No big, I feel like Pac. I shoot a shot. I'm coming in hot.
What's up YouTube, Yoke Gang? Welcome back to my channel. As you can see, we are in the workshop today, and today we are going to talk about 5 of my 5.56s that I feel like you should consider either having it in your collection or just, you know what I'm saying, dealing with it in some sort of way, for form or fashion. But before we go any further, I must inform you that this video is for educational purposes only, and we are in a safe and controlled environment. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that thumbs up, the subscribe button, as well as that notification bell so that you're notified when I do drop new content. So with that being said, let's get straight into the video. And the first one, you may feel like it's really not much to look at, and it is this Ruger Mini 14. She's clear, as you can see. There's nothing in there, and there's nothing in that chamber. Yes, very classic looking Mini 14, chambered in 5.56. It's a lot of fun to shoot. I enjoy taking this to the range. One, the accuracy on here is phenomenal. Literally point and shoot, line up your sights. This is your ghost ring in the back as well as your pin front sight. It's literally all you have to do is line it up and shoot, and it feels really, really nice in the hand. Now, if you're not a wood finish type of person, it does also come with the blackout finish, and if that's what tickles your fancy, go ahead and just go for the black one. But as far as the wood finish goes, I enjoy this look. I enjoy classic looks, and that's this Ruger Mini 14 chambered in 5.56 is the first one. Yeah, before we go any further, let me also let you know that everything has been cleared, checked, and double checked. There is no magazines in anything to secure the safety of this video. All right, okay. So up next, we just talked about a bullpup not too long ago. We talked about the Tank 12 gauge by Black Aces. Now this one here is probably my favorite bullpup, and what you're looking at here is the Springfield Hellion chambered in 5.56. Also, it is 100% ambidextrous. I think one of the coolest functions on here is the charging handle. It is in a neutral state. As you can see, it's right behind the pick space. But if you're a left-handed charger, just pull it out. If you're a right-handed charger, pull it out from the other side. Your functions on here are both left and right side. I would say probably the only thing that I shouldn't say struggle with. Let me turn this off. Struggle with, it's just the functionality of getting used to everything being on the back side. Because it is a bullpup, as you know, everything kind of sits towards the back. Your grip is on the front or in front of your magazine. So it's just a little having to get used to as far as making that work. But when I tell you it shoots very, very nice, a very nice shoot. Triggers a little bit heavy, but either way it goes, it looks good. This is a very nice looking rifle. I wish it was white. Now this is something else that I wish was white as well, because it just has that stormtrooper look. But I know we can handle that, but we gonna leave it just like this. All right, so this is the Springfield Hellion chambered in 5.56. Are you gonna behave? Maybe. All right, let's hope for the best. Up next, this is something else that's also in the bullpup configuration. The functions on here are a little bit less busy than the Hellion, but this one to me is just that much more uglier than the Hellion. And this is my AUG. It's white. I had to get it because it is white. And as you can see here, this also comes in an FDE. It comes in a green, it comes in black, and it also comes in white as well. If you did not notice, do a quick little clear check because that chamber was not pulled back. There is no magazine and there's nothing in that chamber. All right, this AUG here, I'm not gonna say it's the best of the best shoot because it's not. The trigger on here is extremely heavy, but she's lightweight. You can move around with her very nicely. Your safety selector switch on here is very pronounced and it is very sharp. As you can see, it's a squared off safety, but the edges of it is very, very, very sharp. So if your index finger or your trigger finger is in the way, you will find that you are going to scrape yourself on the edges of that because it is quite sharp. But I mean, those are minor gripes for me, but either way it goes, it looks good. She's pretty, well, she's interesting looking, she's ugly, but I like it. I like it for the most part. And that is my AUG, my all white AUG. Don't make too much sudden moves, Yoke, because we don't want no problems. All right, now up next, this one here is a even more interesting situation. This one also is chambered in 5.56, but this here is my Gilboa Snake double barrel AR-15. So if you notice here, this has 2 barrels. It has 2 mag wells. It has 2 triggers. Can you see that? There's one trigger on this side and there's a trigger on that side. It does have only 1 grip because it just won't make sense if it had 2 grips. But this one here, what makes it absolutely interesting is it functions each side individually. So you do have the ability to engage both triggers at the same time and have the rounds come out uniform, or you can engage left trigger, right trigger, left trigger, right trigger, however it is that you choose to fire this firearm. Now, or this rifle. This rifle is a bit heavy, but it's not overly heavy to the point to where you're just not enjoying yourself while you're shooting this. As I said, it does have 2 separate, as you can see here, there's, this would be right chamber, left chamber, but 1 charging handle. So you would actually engage the charging handle, and then you have your slide lock, not your slide lock, your bolt hold on both sides. So yes, this is actually 2 rifles in 1. Very, very interesting. My Gilboa Snake double barrel AR-15. Chambered in 5.56. All right, last but not least, we're gonna have 100 people tell, well, what you need that for? You need it because you want it. That is why you need it. And this was also something that I fell in love with off rip when I saw it. It is also chambered in 5.56. And this is my FN 249 saw. She's not light at all. She is quite heavy. It is belt fed as well as magazine fed. As I told you, all of these has been checked, double checked, triple checked to make sure that everything is clear. And this is so much fun. As everything is very, very nice to shoot, I can say, but the actual feel, not saying that this has any more power than anything else there, but it's just, this is on a whole nother level type shoot at the range. You pull this out, you know, everybody looking, you going into your bay, you know, you walking with your, this is some real deal shit. You take this to the range. Definitely some real deal shit. Everybody gonna What she got? What she got? Yes. So my M249 saw chambered in 5.56, also a very nice shoot. It only has that one mode, and it's perfectly okay. And it's just the ability to continuously shoot when you are shooting with the belt and not having to reload, not having to stop. It's just you can pretty much go through 1,000 rounds at the range and not even realize that you have gone through that many rounds. So this here is definitely one of my prized possessions because I enjoy this so much. My 249 saw. Very, very nice. Let me see if we can make this happen really quick. Yes, 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 yes. All right, so if you're just now joining, we were talking about that 5.56 that I enjoy that you should consider. And up first was my Ruger Mini 14, chambered in 5.56. Great shoot. As I said, she may not look like much, but it's a very nice, accurate shoot. Up next, we have that Springfield Hellion bullpup chambered in 5.56. Also a very, very enjoyable shoot. This is my favorite bullpup. This is it. If you're wondering, this is what I enjoy most. Also chambered in 5.56. Now you're not gonna stand for me. And up next, we have that all white AUG, chambered in 5.56. Not the most funnest shoot, but it's cool looking, and that's what makes it fun, just because it's different. And that is also chambered in 5.56. Probably one of the most different items that I own, my Gilboa Snake double barrel AR-15. Functions on here are individual on left and right side. They work separately. If you choose to work them together, you do have the ability. It's just all in that finger. And that is that Gilboa Snake chambered in 5.56 double barrel AR-15. Oy, oh, that scared me. Oh, she saw it all come down. And last but not least, my M249 saw chambered in 5.56. This does have belt and magazine capabilities, and it's also a lot of fun to shoot at the range. So, what did y'all think? How did y'all feel? What did y'all see? Would these be anything that you would consider, or is it anything that you have? If you do, let me know. Drop that in the comments. These are definitely 5 of my recommendations because I not only enjoy them very much so, they also very interesting. So if you can choose one, let me know. Drop that in the comments. Let's talk about it. If you have one, also drop it in the comments. Let's talk about it. So with that being said, Yoke Gang, thank you so much for supporting the channel just by watching this video. And if you have not yet checked out www.yokegang.com, make sure that you do pick up a t-shirt or patch to support the channel. Y'all already know I love it when things work. Everything on here works, but I love y'all for life. Peace.